Hi everyone, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an American expat living in Malaysia and I like to share my life and travels with you. Well, today I've got a fun thing for you. I'm going to show you 17 different restaurants I go to with some of the items they serve and let you guess the price. Sound fun? Stay tuned. Well, I thought I would change it up a bit today and have a different background. I guess some people get tired of my old background. I even had a comment from a viewer recently who said my sofa was looking grubby. Well, I thought that was kind of unkind, but I thought I'd change up the view anyway. Okay, like I said, I have 17 restaurants that I go to, and I'm going to show you the food and list 3 prices, and you pick out the price you think it is and see how well you do. Get a piece of paper to write it down and keep your score. Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to La Bodega. Now, this is like the first restaurant I went to in KL. And I have to say, I think they have the best pizza I've had in Malaysia, period, hands down. So I have a pizza for you today. It's mushrooms and cheese and truffle paste. That makes it sound a little pricey, doesn't it? Well, how much do you think this beautiful pizza is? Is it 22 ringgit? Is it 35 ringgit? Or is it 50 ringgit? What do you think? Write it down. Well, you might be surprised, but the price is 50 ringgit, which is quite high for a pizza, and it kind of would serve 2, but I've eaten a whole one by myself, believe it or not. Anyway, how'd you do on that one? Here's another place I go a lot, although it's non-halal, and it's called KL Sausage. They have delicious breakfasts and sausages and sandwiches and burgers. It's really good. But look at this full English breakfast. How much do you think you would pay for it? Do you think it's 28 ringgit, 30 ringgit and 50 cents, or 37 ringgit? What do you think? Well, the answer is 30 ringgit and 50 cents. I don't think that's too bad. It's really a very filling breakfast. You should try it. Okay, the next one is Timothy's. I've been there several times, and it's really good, and I love the decor. But anyway, I had this lasagna there. How much do you think it is? Is it 24 ringgit, 28 ringgit, or 32 ringgit? It's yummy and comes with a salad. Well, how much do you think it is? The answer is 28 ringgit. Not too bad, and it is delicious, I can tell you. Okay, the next place we're going to is called Soul Sacrifice. Now, I've highlighted this place before, and it's one of my favorites. It's a little off the beaten track. It's in Desa Pandan. I'm going to feature 2 of their items today. The first is the ricotta toast. And for toppings, you can get it with tomato and olive, cherry jam, or honey and peanut butter. Now, I've only had the savory tomato olive, and boy, I love it. It's very filling and not very expensive. Ooh, that might give you a clue. Okay, how much do you think it is? 13 ringgit, 20 ringgit and 20 cents, or 28 ringgit? Well, the answer is 20 ringgit and 20 cents. Are you surprised? That's not too bad for a filling breakfast. I also love to get this duck salad that they have there. It's just incredible, and the duck is so flavorful. Now, I usually get avocado added to it just to make it even more special. So what do you think the price is for this with the avocado added? Is it 28 ringgit? Is it 32 ringgit 20 cents? Or is it 35 ringgit? If you're clever on this one, you would have gotten it because of the 20 cents. It's actually 32 ringgit 20 cents. But that includes the avocado, which I think is an 8 ringgit extra. But boy, I love this place, and this salad is to die for. Next is another favorite place of mine, Sold Out. I've met many viewers there for a meal or a coffee. It's in the Link Mall, which I toured recently in one of my videos. Anyway, I almost always get the butter chicken there. Their Indian food is really good. So what do you think the price is for this meal? 25.70? 28 ringgit? Or 34 ringgit 98 cents? I don't know. All prices I think are pretty good for it because it is a big meal. It's actually 34 ringgit and 98 cents. Okay, here's another place I've shown you before, and one of my favorites. It's near Chow Kit, and it's called Tapestry. It's a beautiful restaurant, really good for brunch or breakfast or lunch. I don't believe they're open in the evening. Anyway, look at this Eggs Benedict I had there. It's served on bubble and squeak. Well, I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up. It's some kind of potato dish. British, I believe. Well, yes, British for sure. You can get this with salmon or bacon. I had the bacon, beef bacon. Is it 28 ringgit, 34 ringgit, or 36 ringgit? What do you think? It's actually 34 ringgit. How many people got that one right? Oh, now everyone will recognize this place, Brussels Beer Cafe, because I go there all the time, and I've done some videos there too. I have a couple items from there. What do you think this pork chop dinner would cost you? It's a pork chop, vegetables, and potatoes. Is it 35 ringgit, 37 ringgit, or 40 ringgit? I don't know. Well, the answer is 35 ringgit, which isn't bad at all, and so delicious. They also have these waffles there. Oh my gosh, they're just yummy as can be. Are they 19 ringgit, 20 ringgit, or 25 ringgit? Well, they used to be 15 ringgit, but now they're 20 ringgit, which I think is still a good value. Next, we're moving on to a little place that's in my building. It's Middle Eastern food, and it's called The Hut. It's pretty good. Now, I threw this in there because it's sort of weird food. Now, not all of my viewers, I'm sure, like liver. I happen to like liver, though. Chicken livers, beef liver, calf's liver. I like it all. Well, I thought I liked it all because I got this lamb liver at The Hut. And I didn't think it was great. I did eat it, but it wasn't my favorite. But anyway, how much do you think this liver dish costs? 19 ringgit, 23 ringgit, or 25 ringgit? Well, the answer is 23 ringgit. I guess it's a good value if you like lamb liver. It's certainly a large portion. Now, this is what I normally get there. Not a very good photograph, I apologize, but it's just a kebab sandwich. Now, is this 8 ringgit, 10 ringgit, or 13 ringgit? It's 13 ringgit, and boy is it yummy. Their kebabs are great, and they're grilled fresh to order. Well, I'm sure everybody has seen my video on Back Alley Pasta, another neighborhood joint for me. What do you think these dishes cost there? For an appetizer, I usually get this roasted cauliflower that they cook on the grill, and it is yummy. The sauce is fabulous. Is it 22 ringgit, 27 ringgit, or 29 ringgit? The answer is 27 ringgit. How many got that one right? This is one of my favorite things there. The gnocchi with brisket, beef brisket. Is it 36 ringgit, 38 ringgit, or 42 ringgit? The answer is 36 ringgit. Not bad for such a delicious dish. And here's one of their fabulous desserts, the lemon meringue tart. How much do you think this is? Is it 22 ringgit, 25 ringgit, or 28 ringgit? Well, it's actually 28 ringgit, which to me is pushing it for a dessert, but it is really delicious. The next restaurant is Jibby Chow, which is in Petaling Jaya, or PJ as everybody calls it here. I had their famous duck rice. Boy, I really like that, and I drive back there to get it anytime. How much do you think this is? 28 ringgit, 35 ringgit, or 40 ringgit? Well, the answer is 35 ringgit. Well worth it, and worth the drive. Or if you live nearby, I would go there all the time. My friend Shafiq took me to this place. It's near Tapestry, near Chow Kit, and it just serves chicken chops, pork chops, you know, those deep fried chicken chops with gravy. It's pretty good. And very popular at lunch. You're usually going to have to wait. So how much do you think this chicken chop is? 12 ringgit, 16 ringgit, or 18 ringgit? Well, the answer is 16 ringgit. That's not bad at all for a very filling lunch. There's another new restaurant in my building called Manate Steak Hub. They have other locations, so it's a proven restaurant. So I thought I would try it out right away, shortly after they opened. And I'll be back, I can tell you. I had this delicious roasted spring chicken and rice. How much do you think this was? Was it 28 ringgit, 33 ringgit, or 35 ringgit? Well, the answer might surprise you. It's 28 ringgit. I think that's a very good value. Also, I want to add, now I didn't have it, but the person I was with had it. And I think this place has the best hummus I've tasted in Malaysia. Give it a try. Here's another neighborhood place I go to called 28 Fireplaces. It's a really good place, and their food is delicious. Now, I was just here for the coffee and scone. And what do you think I paid for the scone? Was it 8 ringgit? Was it 10 ringgit? Or was it free? Well, this is kind of a trick question because it's not free for everyone, but it was free for Taylor because the owner recognized me and just wanted to thank me for my channel, which was really, really sweet. I don't know the real price. You'll have to check it out when you go there. For those of you who like to eat high in the sky, this is Blue at EQ in the Equatorial Hotel. It's a fabulous rooftop bar with the best views I've seen of KL, I have to say. Now, this is a pricey place, so keep that in mind. But what do you think this cheese platter cost? We got it to go with our cocktails. Was it 42 ringgit, 48 ringgit, or 78 ringgit? Well, remember I said it was pricey. The answer is 78 ringgit, which is kind of outrageous, but you know, you're paying for the view, I guess. All right, I'm gonna throw in this little mamak breakfast here. See how much you think it is. There's curry puff, or curry puff, as I say, coconut sticky rice, and a couple other things I don't remember the name of. But it was a hearty breakfast. How much do you think this cost? Was it 6 ringgit 60 cents? Was it 12 ringgit? Was it 15 ringgit? Well, this is shocking to me that it was 6 ringgit 60 cents. 60 cents for each piece, which is an amazing value and a yummy breakfast. Okay, here's another one I've reviewed before. Now, they had closed down, torn out the whole first floor of this building and rebuilt it. And boy, is it a stunning place now. And it's called If Only. It's right across the street from the American Embassy. Anyway, I was delighted to go back there. And I had this cheese sandwich with mushroom and avocado. And it came with salad and some seaweed chips. How much do you think this cost? Was it 27 ringgit, 32 ringgit, or 38 ringgit? Well, the answer is 38 ringgit, which is a tad high in my opinion, but it was yummy. Now, the salad could have used a little bit more salad dressing. And oh, forget those seaweed chips. No, and they come with everything. I think they need to rethink that. They tasted fishy to me. Ew, you know, Taylor doesn't do fishy. Okay, the last place we're gonna do today is Fatty Crab. It's also in PJ and a famous place. One of my viewers said it's been there since the 60s, so you'd know it has to be good. Well, I'm gonna warn you, despite the look of this place, it's not cheap. So how much do you think this crab was? It was enough for 2 people. The chili crab is their specialty. Was it 80 ringgit, 118 ringgit, or 125 ringgit? Well, it was 118 ringgit. So it's not a cheap place to go, but I suppose crab is very expensive. And it was so fresh and delicious and sweet tasting. Oh, the meat was amazing. I just wish someone could get the meat out for me and I didn't have to get my hands all dirty going through the shells. Well, how did you do? How many did you get right? How good are you at judging the prices of food in KL? I must admit it was probably pretty difficult, but put your scores in the comments if you want. We'll see who did best. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and check the notification bell too, so you won't miss any of my future videos. I also just wanted to give a quick shout out today to a new friend of mine in Australia named Lee. He wrote to me about a very sad situation that he's going through, and my heart goes out to him. I just wanted to say that, Lee. I'm thinking about you. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it didn't make you too hungry. It made me hungry. It's time for my lunch, I'll say. But that's all, everybody. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.